Hello there and welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine Any Person tutorial series. In this one we're gonna go through Ricco Harbor, the next world of the series. In this episode you'll be fighting off Koopa Blooper, and to get there you have to go around the whole harbor. And to start off you wanna get on this ship. You can either start over by going up there, or just get down here, and spin jump off this cube. You can also do a side flip, and you'll be able to grab the ledge. Well, I didn't grab the ledge, but you get the idea, basically. And when you have come over here, you wanna do this. Time for some harder strats. I'll be starting off with the water slide. Just notice how I do the water slide after this spin jump. I get it off this small card where you can put on water. Then I do a spin jump of this box and a water slide all the way to the tentacle and start the Koopa Blooper fight. Before the fight starts, there's gonna be a small cutscene playing, and it's pretty basic. Boss fight, you wanna spray off that Koop and pull his nose. Okay, let me show you when you can release it. So you see those eyes? They turn purple. That's when you can release the nose. Then you repeat the same process again. The best way to know when you can release is to listen to visual cue. Or let him hit you like that. I personally use the visual cue. That's the best way to know when I can release. Because spraying water to his eyes can make it also purple, so then you don't know exactly when are you supposed to release it. That's the episode 1 of Ricco Harbor. Next sign is a blooper race. Episode 2. I'll be showing off first the beginner strats. I'm using blooper through the whole shine. Then for advanced strats, I'll be doing blooperless. But there's a difference between these bloopers. The green one is the best because it has the best handling. It has the slowest speed, but you can just hold up. It's easy, you just hold up when you want max speed. Yellow is like a little bit between the best handling and the speed. But the handling is not good, so don't pick that up. And please, never pick purple or red blooper. It has the worst handling, and it always draws in a top speed. And it's really hard to move it. What I usually use is a C-stick to move around. For some reason I've always found it much easier than using the joystick that you move it. But just let's get to the race. The same thing here. Use the green. There's a skip you can do. You don't have to go through the whole stage or the whole race track. I'll be pausing the game when I talk about the checkpoints you have to hit. So just start off normally and come around here and go from the left side over here. Then jump over this wall. Around on this spot where I am, there's one checkpoint. You have to hit that. You have to be close to the wall. Just be around this spot where I am currently, and you're able to hit the checkpoint. Then turn left, like this, and jump over the wall over here. The next checkpoint you'll never miss. It's just here somewhere. But for a blooperless race, you have to be really careful with the checkpoints. You're able to finish the race faster. And that's the episode 2. For blooperless, as it says as the name, you will not use a blooper at all. That's the advanced strats. You wanna start off, you go to this server, do a water slide, go all the way to the end of this server. Then watch me how I do this. I'm gonna hold spray all the way, and after I jump out of this server, I press hover while I'm still holding R and quickly dive, like this. To get off the water slide, Y turn to the secret. Or the race, I mean. And there's two different ways you can get on this, on top of the cliff, I guess, by doing a triple jump up from here and hover up here like this, or you can dive this, spin jump, and get on here. Also, there's a GWK. I can quickly show how I will do it. Looks like that. But when you get on this, the race is gonna start when you start a water slide. Just check how I do the water slides and the checkpoints. The first checkpoint over here. Then you wanna go this way. Start water slide again. I kinda messed up there. And the next checkpoint is around on this corner, around here. When you hit this corner, you've got the checkpoint, then just finish the race. That's basically the idea of blooperless. If you get a better time of around 20 seconds left in a timer, you have been faster than using a blooper. Next up is episode 3. The shine is in a cage in the middle of the level. At the start, you see the crane in the bottom left corner. It moves in a random speed. Let's get on this boat right now. That is the crane I'm talking about. At the start of the level, you can see is it moving fast or not fast. And you can judge what kind of strat you go for if you see it moving fast or slow. The easiest way to get to that shine is to either spin jump here, but I will show even easier way by using this crane. So go over here to the peak of this where you can get the coins, and when it's at here at the end, leave crane and start hovering like this to get the shine. Now I'm gonna do this with advanced strats by using a crane as well as I can, as well as I'm gonna do some water slides at the start like this, followed by edge cancelling with the boat. Then I spin jump up here, and I use the spin jump again. Then I start my hovering a little bit after I go underneath the cage. I'm gonna show this shine one more time with a new strat called Beyblade, which kinda relies on RNG from a crane, because it can be on your way. I'm gonna kill this enemy quickly. Alright, so you see this little part over here? You can butt slide from that. That's bad. Well, it's actually a really good thing to butt slide from that with this movement. That's called spin slide, but we call this strat as a Beyblade. That's how you do Beyblade to get all the way here. If you ever find yourself dropping down on this platform, but not to the water, you can actually back up this really easily by using a crane instead of going back to the boat. By using a crane, you have to do a spin jump and hover to the middle of this. And you can grab the ledge. Then you can try again. Ricco Harbor 4, the only secret of the level. I'll show you the really easy way to get there. And before I enter the secret, I'll also show you what it would be the backup if you happen to fail any of this movement I do. So you wanna get on this chimney, spin jump on this, and you can just jump and hover up here, and you're able to enter the secret. Then if you ever fall down all the way here, this will be the best backup. You can wall jump off from here. And let's do the secret. You wanna start off with a basic dive rollout like this. And my usual motto has been try to not die. The biggest time losses for the beginners are always the secrets and deaths. Then as for this part, you would like to, for advanced strats, to get to that cube. But if you're really scared of this secret, I don't blame you. Just take your time and get on this spinning wheel and wait. Wait until you have the right cycles. I felt a little risky there, but when you get past this part, you should feel fine. Highly recommend to use C-stick so you can see where you're going. There's that one up if you want to pick it up. And really try to avoid hitting these sort of slopes or like don't stay too long on this part where I was just standing a second ago. And when you get past the secret, you're fine. For advanced strats, I'll be using water slides more, and I will be doing the spin jumps, the wall jumps to get to the secret. The water slide over here to here, and the spin jumps like this, and the wall jumps all the way up here. Get to the secret. As for the secret itself, this is my movement, I always do. Every jump dive and dive rollouts are very important here. Well timed, you can't miss any of them. Make this cycle. If you're scared, you don't have to do that. You can just fail on it and go a little bit easier. But that's with the advanced strats. Even for episode 4, there is a Beyblade strat to get to the secret. Episode 5 of Ricco is a rematch with Koopa Blooper. The best way for beginners is to use Super to get to helipad. And here's the closest helipad, closest Super, sorry. And just water slide all the way to the end. And after like a second later you jump out of Super, start hovering, like that. Get on this fruit machine, then you just get on the helipad and do the same thing like we did in episode 1. The best way with the deal with the tentacles is to ground pound after they hit the ground like that. I'll show it one more time. And that's how far you have to pull the nose this time. Also, Koopa Blooper actually has an extra attack that you may never see. But here's one more time showing the ground pound, it's really good. Oh, I didn't. It's my bad. Let me do this again. My bad for that mistake. And that's the fight. It's pretty straightforward, exactly same like in episode 1. To get to helipad, the best way is to not use a super. Starting off with the water slide into spin jump, another water slide to get on a chimney. Use the upper parts of the level. Is the fastest way to get here. And use that little thing that is like a trampoline. There I got close to him. Then I hold R all the way down, so I would spray it down like this to get the remaining of the food off from him. As for this part, I'm walking slowly towards him so he wouldn't like do that. I don't want him to hit me with the tentacles. This shine is the red coins on the water. And by looking at the left of the screen, you see going left after first red coin. Let me show you what that route looks like. You wanna hit this switch before you get to start. You can see so many different bloopers there. Remember, green is the best blooper. The route for going left looks like this. You wanna go around that ships to get these red coins. Jump over this yellow submarine and get this red coin. Then go in between this part to get the fourth red coin. Go all the way here to grab this red coin. and the remaining 3 are next to each other, around the ship in front of me. Then you just full jump to get the shine. Fs, you can hold up, but always mash L to get the target behind you. Then another route option is to go right after first red coin. At the start I will show you the quick movement that I personally do, an advanced strat. That was very fast, huh? Before going right, you have to go in between this small gap there, collect these red coins, then go all the way to that 5th red coin, down here, up here. This route is based from tool assisted speedrun. It's barely any faster, if any faster. There's different ways to get that red coin. Then you wanna go behind the ship to get the shine. I'll quickly show you a really easy way to get the shine if you're really scared to jump to the shine. If you jump to that parasol, you will lose your blooper, and you can just collect the shine without any issues. And here we are in episode 7, Shadow Mario is there. For this shine, I'll show the best way to do this for beginners, then I'll quickly show how I do it. So you can either just jump and align yourself right in the middle to him, then you start walking up and spraying when he jumps. When he jumps, he's gonna walk away. So it looks like this. I'm walking up, I'm spraying now, and that's the quick kill. You can always hold up right, up left if you don't have a straight align to him. Advanced strats for Ricco 7 aren't that special. I'm just doing a quick jump dive into rollout like this to get to him faster. There is a quick kill where he doesn't get to move at all, but it's something the runners don't never go for. It's way too precise, and you use a spam spray, just like in the Bianco Hills. And that is Ricco Harbor. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask them, and I will try to answer them as well as I can. Thanks for watching.